Hey everybody out there in YouTube land, thanks for tuning in to part 2 of my associated MGT revival. I finished the body shell and some other bits, so we're going to take a look at that right now. As you can see, it's hidden underneath this tea towel cum rag, so we're going to unveil now. It's like you need a bit of string or something, you know, like the old car shows. Anyway, ta-da! Obviously it's not perfect, but I did it. It's a replica spray can job of, some of you may recognise it as the box art for the RC10T Mark 1 back in the early 90s, that's right. So my RC10T box art is a rattle can and masking tape special, as it came out a bit funny. There's a couple of creep lines here and there, but it's not perfect, but it's alright, it'll do, and I quite like it. As you can see, I've tried to replicate positions of the stickers. These are the stickers that came with the body shell itself, and obviously they are newer versions of the associated logo and etc. down there. And obviously it hasn't got RC10T, it's got Monster GT. As you can see on the back here as well, it's got a little Monster GT badge, whereas on the RC10T it would have RC10T obviously. And I've done the lights, as you can see. So that's all cool. That's looking like almost a finish. That's looking like a finished product. So let's take a look inside, shall we? So here it is with the body shell off. As you can see, it's all finished. I've had to fabricate a couple of things. Well, just one thing actually, and that is the receiver pack. As you can see, the radio tray was mullered quite some time ago to make room for, I think it was like a LiPo when I did the brushless conversion. But I still have the radio tray, the original one, with the missing hump pack, battery pack thing on the side. So I had to fabricate this bracket here, made of aluminium, and it's screwed to the side and taped and whatnot. And now it holds a 2800 milliamp S-Works receiver pack, lithium ion 2S. So that's handy. I also have 2 high voltage servos on board, powering throttle and steering. The throttle one is an expert one, thanks to Peter Edern from Answer RC for that. And the steering one, which you cannot see because it's under there, and you only see the bottom of the servo anyway, so it doesn't really matter, is an e-tronics job from Model Sport. So that's just a simple cheap thing to get the thing going. And if you're wondering why the receiver wire, the error wire, is actually there, is I had to cable tie it to the shock tower, because every time I let it go it would just migrate towards the receiver pack, which I'm none too keen on, so I thought it best to keep that away from there. As you can see here, I've lifted the truck up a bit with these spacers. Obviously the younger people among you might not remember that before threaded shock bodies we had to stick plastic collars in to get to improve your preload and or ride height. So I've done that, and it rolls along fairly. So that's it, rolling chassis and the body shell, and it starts. Anyway, so should we go and see how it goes, shall we? One thing I did forget to mention from part 1 was that I was running the RW Racing steel spur gear, as can be seen here where my finger is. I was running the plastic ones, but after the application of LiPo and brushless, they proved a little bit fragile and they just melted away. So the RW Racing spur gear was bolted on. Right then, so to see if this thing is as much fun as I remember it being all those years ago, we're going to go down to my local haunt and have a quick bash with it. See you in a minute. Righty-o people, we're out here down a disused industrial estate because everything's shut and it's a Saturday. We're out here with the MGT. We're going to fire it up, old school styly. Let's do it. I've got my drill with a wand in, and I've got the glow starter, the drill. Do you remember them days? Right, turn that on, or not even. prime it up. Turn everything on. Right, the truck's on. Let's see if it'll fire. Right, well, we'll just leave that for a minute to warm up, and we'll give it a go afterwards, shall we? Well, that was an abrupt stop, wasn't it? As you can see from the onboard footage there, which was crudely put together by me, we've got a bit of an issue. Oh well, first time out. That was the RPM arms, as we can see. See if I can get close here and if I can actually see what's going on in the sunshine. The top arm, that's all that's left of the top arm, and the other bit that's attached to the hub. That is actually in, there's 2 bits there, so 3 bits for the top arm and probably 2 bits for the bottom arm. But hey, do you remember back in the day, monster truck bashing? If you didn't go home with nothing broken, then you weren't trying hard enough, were you? Anyway, first time out in about 10 years, this thing has turned the wheel in nitro form, and it goes pretty damn well. I think you will agree. I'm going to go home and source some RPM arms from the back of Beyond and the middle of nowhere, if I can still get them. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed watching the MGT revival. As you can see, I revived it successfully. I'm quite pleased with it myself, and I will be getting some new arms, and I think I'm going to have some fun with this. Anyway, thank you for watching this episode of 21RC, nearly got the name wrong there, 21RC, episode 3. Join me for episode 4, when I will probably break something else, or I'll show you something else that's really boring. Anyway, thank you for watching, stay safe, and I'll catch you later. And remember, YouTube land, if you like anything you see on my video, it would be nice if you could like or subscribe or comment in the comment section down below this video. You know where they are. That would be much appreciated. Thank you for watching.